maybe gambling, but a gambler, that'd be a tough life. Construction workers.
Oh,
you show up,
No
do the
way.
job. Ooh, you
That's
get
tough.
to build
Oh.
something and see it complete.
So, okay.
Yeah.
Lunchbox, why are you grunting?
you're out in the heat all day, long hours. It just, no thanks.
Yeah, unless you're like a foreman. I used to have people when I was roofing houses just stand over me and look. They wouldn't do crap.
Now, that would
the
be
foremans.
cool.
Yeah.
They're the ones that sit in the pickup truck, like with air conditioning.
got their
They
coffee.
do nothing.
Yeah.
Job satisfaction, number one. Despite hard physical labor, construction is number one. Some of the biggest reasons: good relationships with coworkers, time spent outside, and you don't bring the work home with you. They can also make their own schedules. No, I don't know. That's always true.
And if it rains, you don't work.
Boy, when I
That's
did
true.
maintenance on the golf course, we'd pray for clouds. We do the opposite of a rain dance. We do the cloud dance. Because we knew we go in the shed. We just hang out in the shed.
What do you do, like play poker in there?
We were never that prepared.
Oh, okay.
Mostly we just hang out and keep praying for more rain.
You didn't have to like clean clubs or something for people.
The rich kids got to work with the carts and the clubs.
Yeah, he was maintenance.
Yeah, grunts, we were maintenance. They didn't want us near people. We started working before people were on the course. It was a class thing, you know. The grunts.
Dang.
Only time I almost got fired in my whole life.
You're racing?
Yeah, I was on a golf course. We had 2 green mowers, and we'd have to beat everybody to the course because we'd start right before the sun would come up, and you have to mow with green mowers these perfect lines, and you flip it. Couldn't let it roll out on the edge. You flip it, and we put them back on, and we were racing them in carts, like drag racing, and I got caught. And I vowed then to never do anything wrong the rest of my life, and I haven't.
Look at you.
Look at me. Bamboo HR, a software company, with that story. Avoid coming into contact with chickens. Health experts are stressing that touching, petting, or grabbing chickens could lead to salmonella. Live chickens. Medical professionals advise wash your hands after any contact with chickens or ducks or live poultry. People with weakened immune systems should avoid chickens altogether.
Does this include if you have your own little chicken
Yeah, your farm.
coop?
Yeah.
Like your own chickens, or is it just random chickens?
No, I think any chicken.
Really?
Yeah, but if
Any
you
chicken.
do handle it, wash your hands.
Yeah.
Did I ever tell you guys I have a butt hand and a non-butt hand? I don't want to tell you which one's which.
Oh, my goodness.
If I have to scratch my butt, it's always one hand because I never want my non-butt hand to touch my face.
You mean
Which
like
part of your
hold on.
butt?
You mean like outside your pants, right? Like
It doesn't matter. Yeah, but
Okay.
it doesn't matter. Even like washing my butt. I have a butt hand and a non-butt hand.
really?
I've always had it.
And your non-butt hand has never touched your butt?
It changes every year.
Okay, so
I mean, yeah, there's cultures that do this.
Wait, it
right?
changes? It's not just your dominant hand because I definitely
I think
only
about
touch
it.
my butt
How do
with
you
my
keep
right
up?
hand.
How do I keep up? It's very easy. I declare this is my butt hand for the year. And so 2024 has a butt hand.
for the year.
Yeah, and my other hand doesn't touch the butt for the year.
Eddie, if you were watching him, like you see Bobby's man, which hand would you guess is his butt hand?
never
Dominant
know.
left.
That's what I would say. 'cause
I'm
you're dominant.
left-handed, but
Yeah.
butt hand could have been 2023. Just saying.
So what year are we? Yeah, man, we don't know where you
2024.
started.
You don't even know. What if when I came out, I was born, I was 0. It's probably left hand. So even numbers are probably left hand. All right, anyway, moving on. Caitlin Clark's go-to fast food order revealed. There was a whole documentary on ESPN Plus. She has, when she goes to eat breakfast, bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich from McDonald's, an iced, is it macchiato? I'm not sure what that is.
Yeah.
What is that?
Macchiato. I don't know if it's like a latte situation, but I think sweet, and I don't know
With
what
vanilla,
certain-
sweet cream, cold foam from Starbucks.
Yeah.
And everybody's freaking out, and this is from Athlon Sports. They're like, oh my God, but professional athletes or college athletes, high-level athletes, their bodies can pretty much eat anything and for a while still perform at that level. There's a place where it changes a little bit. For us, it changes a lot earlier.
Yeah.
But there's a place where they just have to put something and it's going to produce what they need for it to produce. But that's a pretty good bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich. That's pretty good, though.
I like that.
Yeah, there are worse options. A macchiato, whipped cream ice, flavored syrup, flavored sauce, milk, and shot of espresso. Well, that doesn't sound so bad because I don't like coffee, but I can do like a chai tea and put a shot of espresso in. It makes it taste worse.
The dirty chai.
Worse, yeah. Whipped cream, I like. Ice, good. I don't like cold, though. A cold espresso? What kind of psycho killer likes that?
I like iced lattes. Yeah, I do.
A San Diego police officer resigns after locking himself in the backseat with a female detainee.
I saw this.
Are you single?
This
That's what it
is,
said.
no, she said something else too.
So, New York Post, a San Diego police officer has resigned after he was caught locked up in the backseat of a squad car with a female detainee who propositioned him last year
Yep.
for sex. Clinical term.
Mm-hmm.
The guy's name is Hare. So when I say Hare, that's his last name.
Hair?
Oh.
Oh, okay. Last name. Got it.
Yeah. Hare, who had been with the SDPD for 2 years, found himself in the vehicle with the female suspect after he arrested her on suspicion of stealing a car outside a convenience store. After Hare arrested her, he was supposed to bring her to the police headquarters and later to the detention center for questioning. In body cam footage released by the police department, the suspect was heard propositioning the officer after asking him if he was married. Then Hare can be heard asking the female suspect what she's doing in the back seat. Then he turned off his body cam and he slowed his vehicle as he drove onto a residential street. About 20 minutes later, Hare called for a fellow officer to help him out of the police car because he couldn't get out.
Hair.
Because the back door is locked. You can't open them. He got in the back seat,
Shut the door,
turned off
locked.
the body cam, and then he was like,
He wasn't thinking with his head, you know what I'm saying?
So
No,
she-
no,
Or he was.
He was.
He wasn't thinking with his hair, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's from the New York Post.
hilarious.
Hey, police are just like us.
Yeah, I
But
mean,
we need them not to be while they're wearing the
I know.
uniform.
right.
Yeah.
I was just thinking, like, oh,
Is it rude to snack while grocery shopping? Supermarket employees have thoughts. Nutrition experts advise against grocery shopping while hungry, but the debate of eating while in the grocery store is still alive. Some find it acceptable. I think I would find it somewhat acceptable if you're buying it.
of course, yeah.
Well, you
you haven't bought it yet, but
you're
you have a-
assuming you're buying it.
Yeah.
Yes.
You have
You have
every
to buy
intent.
it. If you're going to snack on it, you have to buy it.
Right.
Yeah. So, but here's the bit that I think will be funny to do. We send Lunchbox out to a couple stores, like grocery stores, and like he gets big stuff, like a rotisserie chicken, and he starts eating it while he's shopping.
Ew.
Or like a whole thing of deli meat, and it's like
Right.
just, but he pays for it. We give him money to pay for it, but see if anybody says anything to him.
Or what if I snack on it and then get to the register and be like, I didn't really like it. I don't want to buy it.
They may get you for shoplifting.
What if he opens like a gallon of milk and starts drinking?
That too. You can do that.
As long as you pay for
Juice.
it. Yeah. There's all this stuff. It's just like a full cornucopia of like his whole
Ice
cart.
cream.
Yeah. Finally, could this be considered murder, or at least attempted murder? Someone opened a package and there was a live rattlesnake inside.
Oh,
Yes.
that's
AOL.
murder.
That's
That's
attempted murder.
This guy, Elijah Bowles, believes that's what happened. He picked up a package, found a live rattlesnake inside. Someone had put cotton balls in the box so postal workers wouldn't hear the snakes rattle.
What?
Oh,
He picked up the package and asked a friend to open it. They drove away, and they pulled over real quick. The snake was about 2 to 3 feet long, called 911. Luckily, he didn't get bit, but
Yeah, that's crazy. How did the snake not bite him?
AOL. Maybe the snake was like,
oh.
dude, this is weird.
Yeah.
Heads up.
I'm gonna
That's
fall
not funny.
asleep.
Yeah. Thank you. That's the news.
Those were Bobby's Big
Stories.
All right, here's the bar song, Shabuzi, Bobby Bone Show. Thank you, guys. A flight had to turn back after a guy took off all of his clothes, got butt naked, ran down the aisle.
Whoa.
He knocked down a flight attendant. He was arrested when they landed, but they landed at their normal spot. If a dog poops, they'll turn a flight around, but you got butt naked Jimmy running down the aisle, and they're just letting it fly?
Maybe he did it towards the end.
Yeah, maybe it was at the end of the flight.
know?
It was closer
They're already
to land.
descending.
And I'm not trying to tackle him.
Why?
I ain't doing
You
the
think
naked.
that makes you gay? If you tackle like a dude that's naked?
If he's naked, man, I ain't trying to. Eddie,
I mean, you don't want to touch that.
You know what?
man.
If I do, I'll tackle him. I'll tackle him.
You
I know-
would?
Yeah, if he's going to hurt somebody.
Yeah, if your
And then
life is
his
in danger.
vulnerabilities
No,
are out in the open.
He's not hurting
I'll
anyone.
pu-
He's
dude, I'll-
running up and down.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Okay, let's just say though he's
He may
hurting
be
someone.
on something, making a bad decision, and if you don't think I'm going to grab and twist, you're wrong.
Oh, no.
Because
no.
that's
Grab and
no.
twist.
That's the way he's going down and staying
Nope.
down.
Nope. See, that's what I'm saying.
Grab it to us what?
His vulnerability is right there for you.
Eddie,
What do you
come on.
think? His arm?
His
Nipples,
elbow.
You know?
A man's
Nipples.
accused of running naked down the aisle of an Australian domestic flight, knocking down a flight attendant, forcing the plane to. Oh, I guess they did turn back. I just read the headline.
Oh.
Thought, let me bring this to the show. I just saw it.
That's what I do.
Well, I'd be annoyed.
I'd be
But
annoyed.
What I don't understand, Bones, is you wouldn't tackle like somebody trying to open the door
Because there's no gun on. I know that this guy's got no gun.
because he's exposed.
Yeah, and maybe I would get the door. I'd get. Maybe.
But this is the only time you've ever said you tackled.
Oh,
a
I mean,
dude.
this is
There's
the
no
only time he's
weapon,
been
dude.
adamant. He'd
There's
be
no
like,
weapon.
I'd get on that.
I'd go. I'd jump. Yeah,
I'd say-
I'd jump piggyback. Whack whack.
On any airplane, there's likely no weapon.
Yeah, you have a pretty
I
good
don't
chance
know.
of no
I
weapon.
know people who have had a job that required them to have certain tools, and they've gotten through the metal detector with like box cutters.
Dang.
And they're like, oh my God, what do I do?
All right, I'll give
They
you
just-
that.
They just threw them in the garbage. But yes, I agree. I hear what you're saying. But yeah, no, he's not. Nothing's hidden from me.
It's all there.
Dude, and imagine the video. You tackle the naked guy on a plane. You can show your kids that.
Everyone else is going, ooh,
Yeah.
and you're all over him.
I'm like, whack. I got to fight him his own style. I get naked to take him down.
Oh, man.
There's only one way to do this.
Yeah. It was not clear how or where the plane passenger removed his clothes. I mean, you would think he busted out of the bathroom.
Sure,
sure.
Like, he's
Not
not
his seat.
slowly disrobing in the seat, or someone's going to go, ding.
You see the guy next to him,
Yeah.
you're like, what the?
Bro, what's up? No, he Kool-Aid Man's out of the bathroom, door, wah-bang, flap hits, and he comes out just running.
Cool,
If you find out
man.
someone did that, is that like a no-go in dating? Like,
It
What?
just depends if there was like if it was a reaction maybe to a medicine, a bad medicine.
What medicine?
Any medicine, dude.
Like,
obviously
he could have been on some new medicine
something
that made him
off.
go crazy.
Yeah.
But yes, I think it probably is quite the flag that's waving in your face. You just need to see why the flag was waving, if it's red or not. But probably red. But I would think there was a struggle happening in this person's mind at some point.
Yes.
But how awesome. How come we never hear about hot chicks doing this on a plane? That would be
Yeah,
awesome.
they don't take the medicine.
Like, I'm like, that would not be undateable. Like, if a hot chick did
Yeah,
it,
doctors don't prescribe them medicine,
Yeah.
man, I don't think. Yeah, no, it's
it's always
not
dudes.
well, not a lot of naked.
I'd tackle the chick.
But not a lot of naked. But there is a hot chick, but not a lot of naked, even dudes. But there was the one woman who was
Yeah.
like alien,
Yes, she was
Oh,
hot.
yeah.
Tiffany something, and
Yeah.
she's like, I saw, she flipped out on the plane.
She's good looking.
Yeah, Tiffany Gomez, I think, or something's her name. So there's one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You tackle her?
she didn't need to be tackled.
She didn't even tackle, but I'm just saying, like, it's always like not good looking.
Yeah, she was escorted off, and then she was watching the plane take off, and she's like, "It's not going to make it." Like she was. It was.
Yeah, imagine you're on
terrifying.
that flight,
I don't know.
and not that somebody just freaked out, but that someone said, "This plane, if you stay on it, I know that it's gonna crash."
I'm out.
Yeah, I think I'm out,
getting
too.
off.
I'm not getting
oh,
off,
You're
but
crazy.
I'm puckered the whole time.
I mean,
Because
just
you-
in case
I might
might
take
get
my clothes off and
Right.
run up and down the aisle. I'm so nervous.
And that's how it
And
starts.
that's how, yes. But if someone's like, guys, I'm getting, because like Final Destination, I never watched that series of movies,
Oh.
but I would see clips, and I know there's one thing where they're on an airplane, they're like, get off the plane, like in a preview, and then the plane ends up boom. But if like someone said that, I wouldn't get off because I need to get where I'm going. But the whole time I would be a little concerned.
Yeah.
Because what if that was the one person that wasn't nuts?
Yeah. What if they're Amy's cousin? They're psychic.
True.
Like, yeah.
Your cousin's like a different psychic.
But
though,
still,
right?
I'm not saying her cousin, but there's different type of psychics. So maybe she's in the plane. She's like, she gets this what do you call them?
Feeling.
Energies.
Oh, energy.
And
yeah.
that comes to them,
Yeah,
or the ghost that comes in Scuba's butt. You know what I mean? Like, and
That's
it's
right.
like,
Went right up his butt and
it's
took
like,
him over.
oh man, this is the plane that's going down,
And then it left his mouth and he cried.
and you have to get off the plane.
What are we
What
talking
is
about?
it called,
Scuba's
Scuba,
ghost?
When the ghost went in him and came out his mouth after he drove to work and Scuba cried.
Yeah.
But it never came in my butt though.
That's how it came. That's what came. You didn't feel it come through your mouth, but when it left, did it come out your mouth?
It came through my almost like my eyes or my face.
Yeah.
But do you
Likely
really know
story.
which orifice it entered in?
That's
Trust
actually
me.
a great point though. You don't know where it came from.
Trust me, we do.
Your butt. We just said.
We do. We know. All right, Cole Swindell, single Saturday night, Bobby Bones show. Thank you, guys. Brittany in Illinois.
I just saw on Facebook that you guys are coming to a local station here in Decatur, Illinois. I just wanted to say I'm super excited to hear that, and I love listening to your show every day.
Hey, thanks. We are, as of yesterday, in Chicagoland area. We're very excited about that. Atlanta, Cleveland. We're like the little virus that could.
Dang, we're spreading.
People don't want us to, but we do. It's like the little virus that could. Yeah. And if you're new and you hear us and you're like, what the heck is this show? New things are tough, especially when they sound like us. But if you just have a little patience with us, I think you'll feel like you're part of the group here. We're just a group of friends. I was able to find all my friends and bring them on and do a show. I'm the only one that worked in radio before we did all this. And hopefully you give us a chance and you become part of our friend group. That's the goal here. But thank you, Brittany, for that. You guys can leave us a voicemail at any time, even if we're not on the air. 877-77-BOBBY. A couple things. Quick recap. Eddie wears a boot on his foot. He fractured his pinky toe or that little bone above it. It hurts.
Side of my foot.
Yeah, it's bad news.
Playing baseball.
But
With
there's
the
nothing
St.
they
Louis
can-
Cardinals.
There's nothing they can do about it, right? It's one of those injuries. Like if you not stub your toe, but if you slam your toe, this can happen.
Or like if you break a rib, you just gotta wait.
Sure. So he's walking around his boot. I feel bad for him. However, he's using a wheelchair at stores now.
No, he's not.
Heck yeah.
No, he's not.
It wasn't my idea.
But okay, go ahead.
So I went to the grocery store with my son. I brought one of my boys with me. I'm like, oh, you can help me because I'm kind of in my boot or whatever. And we walk in. He goes, Dad, there's an electric wheelchair. Why don't you use it? And I'm like, that is the greatest idea I've ever heard. I didn't even think about it. Dude, I sat down on that thing. I drove all over the grocery store. It was awesome.
You have a problem with it?
I mean, I guess it makes sense. He does have an injured foot, but I see him walking fine.
Well, here's the thing,
And he
too.
drove-
That's a lot
He
of
does
that's a
walk with
lot of
it
walking.
is slow with big boot foot.
Correct. And here's the deal. Like, if I saw an item and I'm like, oh, I'm going to have to get off to get this, like off the wheelchair, I would like act like I'm falling off instead of like, because
You don't have to do all that. I think it's okay for you to use that machine.
But then you get someone to help you.
I could do that too. I didn't do that this time, but I
No,
can next time.
Just be normal. You can use it.
But then they're going to get judged.
No, they're not. That is literally. It's not for people that just have a disability.
So it's for anyone that needs
It's for
it.
someone that needs it, that needs help shopping with it, so they can get through and get through the aisle.
Do you know that you can do donuts in that thing and,
No.
and like without hitting a
How would I
single
know
item?
that? How would I know
It's
that?
pretty good.
Awesome, dude.
It does seem fun. And if I had a broken leg or something, I think I might use it because that's there to help the shopper have a normal experience, shop in the normal amount of time when they probably can't because they're hurt. Now, to question 2. I don't even want to ask
I didn't even
this.
think about this.
Yes, you did. You
Oh,
did.
no,
'cause
no,
you're-
no, no.
Handicap
no,
parking
no,
spot.
don't
Yes,
ask.
handicap
There's
parking
no way
spot.
you
Listen,
parked handicap.
when
he
I-
did
no,
it,
no, I
but he
didn't.
wants
But he
to.
can get
Well,
one.
when I was done, I put the chair away and I'm like, gosh, my car's really far away now. And I'm like, I could use the
But you're
handicap
not.
spot.
You have to be cleared for that. And if you get a tag,
You're telling me if I park in the handicap spot with my boot and limp into the store, someone's going to be like, whoa, where's your tag?
they're going to tow you because you don't have a tag on your car. They're not going to go search you out to go like,
just give you a ticket,
prove the
yeah.
limp, sir.
Okay.
But
So-
you can file for a temporary
ticket,
tag.
Could you do that for me?
Yeah, you want me to do that?
Yes.
All right.
But you don't need one.
By the time you get the tag in the mail, you're gonna be healed.
I don't know. They said 4 to 6 weeks in this thing. I mean, this could be a hard 4 to 6 weeks for me.
I'm going to go,
Here we go.
don't park in that spot unless you've been cleared. Now, they get to be the ones that clear it. If you're cleared by whatever group does that, then boom.
What? Who does that?
I don't
like
know.
the city?
It says temporarily disabled placards
Valid for 6 months.
available
100%.
to those with a temporary disabling condition.
That's me, man. I'm in a boot.
Why don't you just write on a piece of paper and
Or
stick it in your windshield?
Just draw that little man.
Put it on my rearview
And just
mirror.
lay it on your.
Just put it up there.
I'm going to need $10, so that's all.
Okay, you got it. I'll give you $10. Dude, this is amazing.
And I need your plate number, title number, and
Yep.
vehicle
And
VIN
social
number.
security number, say it all in the air.
No. we're not
Who
doing
was
that.
it here that saw the perfectly healthy country artist parking handicap?
Wait,
It-
I've never heard of this.
oh, you have.
Oh,
we
yeah.
talked
Oh,
about
you
it on the
have.
show. We saw it a couple times.
Yeah.
There's a country artist,
Yeah.
perfectly healthy,
Don't be that person, Eddie.
No, I'm in a boot. I'm hurt.
wildly healthy, like physically
Fit.
great.
Really?
Parking in a handicap spot. Yeah.
This is the one that was at the liquor store, was it?
Honestly, like couldn't be more fit, probably.
No. No, the liquor store was just. Ray just wanted to rat somebody out for getting beer. He was like,
I said a lot of liquor.
lot of alcohol, and
and
they go
kind
there a
of
lot.
Like pajama attire.
Yeah, whomever it was, I felt worried the way Ray
the
described
way
it.
the way that Ray described it. But then I saw the picture, and it's like they have some beer.
Okay.
Another quick thing, we were doing the Bobby Bone Show Olympics with the dudes here, with all these sports that we have all suggested.
Yeah.
Eddie's in a boot.
Yes, what do we do now? We're going to have to change some of the sports.
No, you
Like
either
long
man-
jump, I can't do long
We can play
jump.
Battleship now.
There we go.
Because of your sport.
Jenga.
Or do we wait on you?
I mean, it could take a while. I'll find out more today how long this is really going to be, but yeah, it could be a bit.
He's going to the orthopedist today.
So do you want to man up and just do it, or do you want
He
to?
can't do it. We need him.
What do you got?
No,
What,
I'm
what if
saying
y'all
he
make
could do
one
it.
of the things a scooter race?
But
Nice.
Oh,
I'm getting good at that.
But what we can do is we can do like one a week or something, and then we can start with the ones that his foot doesn't affect, like
Like a bench
Papa
press.
Shot
Sure.
or bench
Or
press.
bench press, I can do that.
That's 2 weeks.
But like the running, I'm out.
Yeah, but we won't do that.
well, you were going to lose anyway,
Unless
so it
I
doesn't
can
matter.
unless I can use the scooter.
You could still you'd lose.
You would lose with the scooter.
Yeah.
You'd finish, but you'd lose.
I get 1 point.
Yeah, you'd finish. But all right, let's play this. Aldine, let your boys be country. Bobby Bone Show.